Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for more Higurashi. It is Higurashin time, as the kids would say. Let's get into it. Yeah. Last time we were talking about the game was talking about whatever this is. The fun topic of what I assume to be politics.
この研究は上層部にもほとんど相手にされなかったと聞いております。
なるほど。故に誰にも知られず、そして誰の追及も受けなかったというわけですな。その意味においてだけは本当に幸運でした。
高野先生の研究を高野さんが引き継ぐとは面白い。これも因縁ですかな。まるであなたの体を借りて個人が研究を完成させようとしているかのようです。
本当にそうかもしれませんわね。
Music is a bit loud. I'm not even sure how. Maybe that's good? Yeah, who knows. Welcome back to Takano's anime backstory. Apparently, I thought we were close to being done with the backstory, but no.
私も奇妙な因縁を感じます。
Takano adored Takano Hifumi and called him grandfather, but she hadn't revealed that relationship to others. She realized it wouldn't be beneficial for people to think she was involving personal feelings in her continuing Dr. Takano's research. So publicly, she once had exchanges with Takano Hifumi, and after his death, discovered his research documents with his remains, and chose to carry it on. There's a lot. Oh, nice. At least that's how the story went.
それで先生方、いかがでしょうか。
いくつかの省庁がね、非常に強い関心を持ったよ。中川君が言うには、防衛庁の技術研究本部が強い関心を示してくれてね。研究のスポンサーを名乗り出てくれた。
おお、それは朗報じゃないですか。おめでとう、高野さん。
ありがとうございます。
なんでも向こうが言うにはね。
Oh. There's a research council for next generation deterrence being led by experts from several different ministries.
この中でアルファベットプロジェクトというのがあるらしい。
Hey, Lily. Leah. God damn it. I should have got more sleep. Leah. How you doing, Leah?
高野さんはご存知ですかな？
Comedy hour. Listen, I corrected myself. Also, hello, Draftkey. Hey, man, I don't control the ads. There was no way she would know about something like that. But it was very possible for these nationalists to research something dangerous without citizens knowing about it. Man's Malden. Society forms something like a web made of connections between people. People hold hands with other people who share the same ideas and end up knitting a net. Of course, some nets are well known, but there are some secret ones too. So there was no way of guessing just how the men at this meeting were connected. I'm back. He's back, boys. Welcome back, Draftkey. How you doing today? A society involving research into deterrent weapons for the next generation. The Alphabet Project. With those words, it was possible to imagine what that might entail. Deterrent weapons. That usually refers to nuclear technology. Uh-oh. Whoop. Weapons are normally used to destroy enemies. Right. Right. However, the general idea of deterrent weapons is very different. Making the world's best pasta? Ooh, nice, nice. The assumption is that they won't actually be used against anyone. Nuclear weapons are largely used as a threat to prevent enemy evasion. Both the US and Soviets possess large stockpiles of nuclear arms, keeping each other in check. But they will never actually use them. Because if they did, there'd be a nuclear war and both countries would be destroyed. So they're like a legendary weapon you never draw. Of course, that last resort only works because both sides have nuclear weapons. If one side lacks them, they lose all military negotiation power. In other words, nations without nukes are powerless before nuclear-armed states. That can't be true. Japan abandoned nukes and it still functions as a nation today. Was getting a shiny roaring moon worth staying up so late? I only stayed up till like 3. And yes, it was. It's like regular pasta, but I add a crap ton of sriracha and ranch. I'm a firm believer that ranch makes any non-dessert type food better. I don't know about that. I don't really like ranch with meat. But I do like it on like salad, and I have tried pizza with ranch one time and it was okay. It's not like the best. Only 3, he says. You ever had bacon ranch mac and cheese? That does not sound good. That does not sound good. I don't know if I would put ranch on mac and cheese. I don't know about that. That sounds questionable. That sounds like a sin, almost. That can't be true. Japan abandoned nukes and still functions as a nation today. Or so some people may be thinking, but they're wrong. Double-decker chili cheese ranch fries. Okay, well... Oh. Oh yeah, I guess ranch does go good with, like, chili cheese fries. Ranch mash... Okay, you're wrong only because mashed potatoes suck. Mashed potatoes are awful, and I will not be persuaded otherwise. You're already making a mistake from eating mashed potatoes at that beginning. Japan abandoned nukes, but lies under the nuclear umbrella by allying itself with America. That means the nation functions thanks to America's nukes. You name it and I ranch it up. Hey man, if you enjoy it, then hey, don't let any of us tell you otherwise. However, that also means we must resign ourselves to forever being a vassal of America. In order for Japan to escape that and become a powerful nation equal to America, it must possess its own deterrence arms and step out of that nuclear umbrella. And thus, where the Hinamizawa syndrome comes in, I am assuming. That society must have been put together by experts who believe in that ideal. Given that, even the name Alphabet Project makes sense. I'm in a rant appreciation group on Facebook. Man, I haven't used Facebook in a good eon. Did you know there's avocado ranch, bacon ranch, sriracha ranch? I know that there's Hidden Valley ranch. That's the only ranch I've ever used. I know that. Nuclear weapons are weapons of mass destruction. However, weapons of mass destruction aren't always nuclear. They also include biological weapons and chemical weapons. Atomic, biological, chemical, the initials of these 3 words make up ABC. Takano loves ranch? Maybe. I don't know if that's ever been confirmed or not. Maybe. The initials of these words make up ABC. That's why weapons of mass destruction are sometimes called ABC weapons. I won't go into weapons of mass destruction that don't belong to those three categories. ABC, alphabet. In other words, Alphabet Project must be a code for research into weapons of mass destruction. As it happened, this guess of Takano's was correct. By rights, Japan should possess nuclear arms. We established ourselves as a peace-loving nation after the war, and after our vast international contributions, we've been recognized as a permanent member of the United Nations. Yet until we possess nuclear arms, we won't be recognized as a proper nation. That is the long-held desire of post-war Japan. Exactly. However, realistically, thanks to Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, the major nations hold monopoly on nukes. Worse, our domestic public opinion is growing allergic to nukes. I feel like I keep saying newts, like the lizard. Allergic to nukes, so foreign and domestic pressure makes implementing them impossible. Biological and chemical weapons are sometimes known as the poor man's nuke. Small countries that can't own nuclear weapons have already started research into that kind of weaponry. Takano-san, please don't misunderstand this, okay? The purpose of our research isn't to obtain a biological weapon. Instead, our goal is to prevent such weapons from coming into Japan from other countries. Imagine if newts were weapons of mass destruction. I guess if it was like a super poisonous newt, it could be. You get like a newt gun, just keep firing newts. As long as it touches someone in the face, they're dead. They're dead on the ground. Where it's just like a giant ball of newts that you drop out of an airplane and you just drown the whole country in newts. So this is research into self-defense. I want you to understand that. Yes, I'm aware of that. Takano hated this Japanese tendency to make excuses, but she didn't let it show on her face. No matter what they said, they already saw the value in using this research toward biological weaponry. However, in truth, that was just an excuse as well. Is Yoshi a newt? I don't think so. Pretty sure, I don't know what Yoshi is, honestly. It's the lizard, dragon, chameleon thing. I don't think he's a newt, though. I don't know what Yoshi is. Yoshi's an affront to nature. Then it would be much faster to research diseases like smallpox and anthrax instead of an unidentified disease like Hinamizawa syndrome. A monitor lizard? Yeah. I feel like Yoshi would look a lot more terrifying if he was a monitor lizard. Oh my god. So it wasn't actually correct to say the defense agency was interested in it as a biological weapon. In other words, Takano needed a powerful sponsor who could back her up with funding, personnel, and a facility to conduct her research. So she used her connections and turned to the old men behind the government and economy. By the way, speaking of Yoshi, have you guys seen that new Yoshi's? I don't think Yoshi is in the movie. Actually, it probably could be. I didn't really see it in the trailer, but the new trailer for Super Mario Bros. Man, I don't know anything about Chris Pratt, so I don't have like a hatred against him or anything. I don't know what he's done, but apparently he's done some bad stuff. But man, he is not the voice for Mario. Good lord, man, he is. That is literally just Chris Pratt talking. Luigi is voiced by that guy from It's Always Sunny. Yeah. I'm excited about Bowser's performance, where he's being voiced by Jack Black. Jack Black actually looks like he's doing a good job.
Hamster.
Can't forget the star of the movie, Hamster. Apparently he's in a sexy cult that worships Samus has lasagna. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. Anyways. So she used her connections and turned to the old men behind the government and economy, reaching out to each of them and getting them to forcibly pull funding out of the defense agency under the excuse of its application toward biological weaponry. That was the truth. Educate yourself, Bochi. I tried doing that once and it didn't go well. These are the people that run the world. Hey man, as long as I get me my donuts and yeah, that's it. then I'm okay. I was trying to think of something other than donuts and I ran out of stuff. Therefore, her project wasn't officially recognized by the defense agency. To be exact, the people who secretly controlled the defense agency were the ones who knew about it. These masterminds diverted funding from the defense agency to the Alphabet Project. And then they pushed for Takano's research to be a part of it. Takano gets her funding and the influencers... Oh no, influencers. Get to drain public funds through kickbacks. Considering that, it was doubtful this project was genuinely about researching the next generation of deterrence arms. It was probably just an excuse for the e-girl Takano. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Takano, and today we're gonna murder an entire village. Make sure you smash that like button. Today I'm going to be shooting these 5 children in the head. For every 10 likes this video gets, I will shoot 5 more children. Oh my god. It was probably just an excuse for the masterminds to funnel money into their own pockets. Those kids had it coming. Leah's like, what's going on? I don't know what's happening. Well, those complicated matters didn't matter to Takano. She was just trying to get more subscribers on her YouTube channel. Whatever those old men and influencers were planning wasn't her business. As long as she could get the funding for her research, that was enough. Takano would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids and that Hanyu. Oh, Hanyu. Let's see who was really behind that crime. Pulls Takano's face off. Ryukishi! I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling readers and... I don't know. I'm not good at jokes right now. Actually, I'm never good at jokes. I just say the first thing that comes out of my head, and I hope that somebody finds it funny. That's my comedy. Oishi plays Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Either way, Takano had found her sponsor. It was one of the biggest organizations around too. This had always been her grandfather's dream. Takano was trying to stay calm, but she was about to jump up and down in excitement. Rika is clearly Shaggy, like, geez, Scoob, would you do it for a Scooby snack? No. Reina's Fred. Wait, then who's Keiichi? I thought Keiichi would be Fred. Reina's gotta be Velma. Oh, jinkies. Keiichi's Daphne. What? Why is Keiichi Daphne?
中川君としては今回の件十分に研究が進んだら丸ごと買い取って構わないと言ってくれてる。まだまだ未完の研究だがその将来性については十分に理解できてるようだ。
Still scrappy. You know, that one's probably accurate.
おっしゃる通りです。この研究はまだ道半ばで、十分な資金と施設、人材が欠かせません。
それでだね。ここからが交渉になるんだが、向こうとしてはこの研究丸ごと抱えてしまいたいのが希望らしいんだ。こいつは悪いんだが、君一人に任せるには荷が重いと考えてる。
Hearing that put quite the damper on Takano's ecstasy. Ecstasy? Man. Mommy? Sorry.
私はお金が欲しくて研究しているのではありません。一人の研究者としての知的探求心からです。私に必要なのはスポンサー。先方が求めるのは成果。そういう関係に期待したかったのですが。
Takano realized she was talking rather breathlessly, so she tried to calm herself down. I don't care if you never watched Sotsu or Gourmet, but you gotta watch this. Oh, that's a Higurashi clip. I will... I could probably watch it. It's probably not a spoiler. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if I have a response to that. Me too, man. So true, bestie. That's my response. It is the best part of Go Satoko rolling in the dirt. I will take your word on that. Either way, they'd be backing the research. Considering they're hoping for results that merit the budget, they probably feel that Takano is still too young to handle it.
分かってます。高野さんが今日まで積み上げてきた研究を横からかっさらわれたんじゃ、それはあんまりですからね。そこは私もよく分かってます。もちろん向こうにもそれは伝えました。それで出てきた折衷案がこれです。まずアルファベットプロジェクト内の新規事業として高野さんの研究を立ち上げます。理事会の承認を経れば正式に予算をつけることができますからね。高野さんには客員という形でプロジェクトに参加していただき、研究に携わるという形になります。
I will say I am excited to get started on the Higurashi anime whenever we finish chapter 8. And like I've said before, we will be watching that on Discord when we do get around to that. I like doing comparisons, see how it measures up. And we will be watching the original anime. That's the only one I plan to be watching in the Discord anyways. If she wanted their funding, she'd have to fall under their authority, of course. So far, she had no objections.
ただ、研究会は今回の研究に予算をつけるにあたり、いくつかの条件を挙げています。一つは、先ほど先生が申し上げたこの度の研究に関する分野で優秀な才能を持つ人物に研究筆頭を委ねることです。
You haven't watched the OG since she was like 13? Good lord. I forget that Higurashi is like super old.
お言葉を返すようですが、私以上にこの研究に詳しい人物が高 高野先生を除いて存在するとお思いですか？
まあ、そこは高野さん抑えて。お気持ちはごもっともです。
This is super old.
それではその人物に私が研究を売り渡すのと何も変わらないではありません。
Good Lord, Takano. Let's calm down.
全く話が違います。
落ち着きなさい、高野さん。
Those cunning old men didn't miss sight of the faint leak of anger that crossed Takano's expression. They gave evasive laughs as if remarking how immature she still was if she let her emotions show over such a little thing. However, they weren't laughing to look down on Takano. On the contrary, they were trying to tell her to wait until the end.
もちろんそこはあなたのやりやすいように手を打ちます。小泉先生からあなたをよろしく頼むと念をされているんです。大恩ある小泉先生に託されたあなたを私がないがしろにするとお思いですか？大丈夫です。ここは一つ私に任せてください。あなたもそして連中も納得するうまい妥結点を用意します。
That didn't answer anything, dude. Don't worry, you'll like it. That you didn't address what I was worried about. You will be happy. Can you tell me why? No.
と申しますと、
その人物の人選は私が握っているということですよ。
Everyone chortled except Takano. After a moment, she joined in. In other words, he meant that he would find just the right person. The defense agency had suggested finding an expert to lead the project because they didn't feel comfortable with just Takano. Well, the F is a chortle. Chortle is like a low chuckle, like a like that. And that's a chortle. However, Takano's sponsor was the one tasked to find such a person. Sounds like a Pokemon. That does sound awfully similar to Squirtle. Squirtle. It's Chortle. Chortle. In that moment, Takano realized it. Ah, how wonderful it is to have such a powerful backer.
万事私に任せてください。あなたがやりやすい候補者をこちらで探します。高野さんはその中から組みやすいと思う相手を選べばいいということです。
Takano felt better after hearing that. While she wouldn't be the official head of the project, she would end up leading it from the shadows. Of course, she wasn't an expert per se. Having a partner would actually be beneficial. Hey yo, hey Ruben, how you doing? How you doing?
この件、しばらく先方と私の方で調整します。もちろん、高野さんの満足のいく形で決着できるようにしますので、しばらく朗報を待ってください。
はい。お世話になりますが、どうかよろしくお願いいたします。
Doing well, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We are still in le tragic anime backstory for Takano, as you can see. And there's Golden. Hello, Golden.
そうだそうだ。防衛庁の話だけじゃないよ。厚生省の永田君も一枚噛んでくれるそうだよ。国立感染症予防研究所の伊藤君を紹介してくれてね。機材や技術についてのバックアップを名乗り出てくれてる。
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。
もうこれは立派な国家プロジェクトですな。
Exaggerated Italian hand gestures. Oh, forget about it. Forget about it. That was also, I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix. A really terrible show on Netflix. I think that was a Netflix show. There's a lot of bad animated Netflix shows, man. I'm confused. Don't know why I'm feeling Italian today. Sometimes we all have a little Italian in ourselves. Such is the result of eating spaghetti. Don't question it.
おめでとう高野さん。これも今日までのあなたと、そして高野先生の地道な研究が評価された結果です。
いえ、すべて高野先生の努力の成果です。
I watched a new movie on Netflix last night. Bullet Train. So was it good or was it Netflix quality? Spaghetti is to blame, truly. The Italians put their DNA into the spaghetti and infused all of us with it. So no matter what part of the world you're in, you have a little bit of Italian in you. Or something like that.
私などまだ何も。
謙虚なのは実にいいことです。
Not enough ranch in it. DraftKings, you were too obsessed with the ranch. Oh my god, Ruben. It wasn't bad, but left one noticeable plot hole. Who the F is Carver? Well, I don't know who Carver is. Is it a pumpkin carver? Because I don't know who the pumpkin carver is either. I think it might be that pumpkin eater guy in that one riddle where they're saying whoever the pumpkin eater is, maybe that was Carver. Who is Carver, Pochi? I don't know, man. It's the guy that is cheater pumpkin eater. That was the guy. He's Carver. He's the pumpkin carver.
小泉先生もおっしゃっておられましたが、本当に高野さんはいい方ですな。
You truly are a nice person, aren't you? Cuts back to shooting 5 children. Is there any actually good animated Netflix stuff? Once in a blue moon, yeah.
可愛がられているというのもうなずけます。
それでですね、向こうとしては高野さんの身分を防衛庁で預かってしまいたいようです。
What was that one anime? That's a good question, Golden. The chick obsessed with gambling? Oh, how dare you refer to... That's Kakegurui, alright? Don't forget the name. It's one of the best animes ever made. Not really, but I loved it because Crazy Gambling Chick was very nice. I'll say that. Super Crooks is nice. Only know BoJack is their one current good animated series. Netflix doesn't actually make the anime, they just pay people to slap their names on them, so yeah. So yeah, they didn't even make it either. Netflix is just a bunch of dirty thieves. Or something. Inside Job is also pretty good. Only seen a few episodes though, because they're doing JoJo. Dude, the way they're handling Part 6 of JoJo is awful. I've never seen a company handle the release of a series as terrible as they are treating Part 6 of JoJo. That is, like, comically bad. Someone is actively just wanting JoJo to fail with how they're doing the releases. Jesus Christ, man. Netflix is dumb. Netflix ruined JoJo. Other than that, I don't know of any of actually good animated stuff. Oh, Ruben, you're forgetting the comical masterpiece that is PD Paradise. I remember I saw that. I saw like 10 seconds of one episode. I was like, nope. Nope. PD Paradise is what you turn to when somebody asks you what Netflix quality is. That is Netflix quality. Should I be ashamed that I don't know what that is? You should be thankful that you don't know what that is. You should be praying to somebody that you don't know what that is. Netflix ruined a book I thought was a good book by making an incredibly stupid Netflix TV series about it that detracts from the actual message, 13 Reasons Why. I thought people really liked them. Was it a movie or was it a show? I don't remember what 13 Reasons Why was. Thank Oyashiro-sama for saving my life. Truly.
幸い高野さんは医師免許をお持ちですからね。研究本部の遺憾として身分を保証するようです。
公務員になれということですか？これは意外な話ですね。
People did like the Netflix version, but it's drastically different from the book. I've heard some mixed things of 13 Reasons Why. I don't know. I did see that Netflix made a I watched it last week, I think. It was that Leatherface movie that Netflix made. Oh, buddy. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw, whatever you want to call it. That's a show that's like Death Note, right? I don't know. I never watched it. Some liked it, others never liked its portrayal of mental illness and suicide. Yeah. Writing about mental illness and stuff like that is difficult because you have to, in my opinion, you should have to do like a lot of research on it before you even think about including stuff like that. Because if you write it of like, oh, well, this is what I think mental illness is like, you're going to come across as insensitive and uneducated, and you're just writing a parody of what actual mental illness is like, and you're not taking it seriously. In my opinion. The whole point of the book was to show how seemingly tiny events can add up to larger stuff and led to the girl's self-unalive. It then shows how you can help simply by reaching out to someone. The Netflix show was just flashy, unalive stuff. It likes nice, doesn't it? I think Ryukishi did a good mentally illness portrayal in Chapter 6. Yeah, I'd say Ryukishi's done pretty good about it. Nothing too bad. The important thing is about stuff like this is that you gotta remember that people with mental illness don't become like bad people. It doesn't turn someone into like a murderer or something. Like people with schizophrenia don't like turn into psychopathic murderers. It's all just played up a bit for films and games and stuff like that. Most people that have schizophrenia are just victims. They're not actual like bad people. Yeah, some thought that the series glorified suicide. I don't know what about the book though. The book definitely did not. It barely even touched on the actual unalive part. It mainly focused on what led up to it. Yeah. The stuff that uses it as like awareness I think is good, but you still have to write it good. I've never read 13 Reasons Why. I've never watched 13 Reasons Why, so I don't know much about it. Finally, this guy gets it. Yeah, I remember you said you didn't want to talk about it, but you were pretty passionate about stuff like that, Leah.
アルファベットプロジェクトに携わる研究機関のほとんどは公的機関です。
I'm sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. This is why my Higurashi series has been taking so long, because I keep getting sidetracked on like these tangents. And I know a lot of people here are just like to see my reactions to Higurashi, and then I talk about something that's barely related. I'm so sorry.
今回の研究は陸自も強い関心を寄せており、職員を陸自から派遣したいと強く要望してきています。ですので、場合によっては身分は陸自の扱いになるかもしれません。
Ryukishi's depiction of these issues works because it always comes from a place of empathy. I'm here for the comedy. You know what? That's fair, Draftkey. Although I don't know if I'm the best person to visit for comedy. Any comedy that comes out of me is completely accidental. As someone who's been through certain things that many people only see in movies, it can be very frustrating and upsetting when people try to push a completely inaccurate idea. Yeah. Most movies may not intend to do it, but they make people with mental illnesses look like, oh, if you have a mental illness, then you're going to become a menace to society, which just isn't true. Most people with mental illness are victims, not criminals. That's the important thing to remember. And you know, in my opinion, the mental illness doesn't define you as a person either, so, you know. It could just be an unfortunate truth or something that's about you that you have to live with, but mental illness never defined you as a person, I think. Isn't that why people hated Joker? I thought Joker was a really good movie. But I only watched it once when it came out on theaters, so I might have to do a rewatch, but from what I saw of it, I thought it was really good.
まあ、この辺は役人の縄張り争いだと思ってください。
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that people with mental illnesses are often used as scapegoats, whether within the entertainment industry or even through laws and such. Yeah. It's unfortunate and something that our society as a whole is gonna have to work on more and more. And I don't know, people are starting to take mental health more seriously, but we've still got some progress to go. I thought Joker was pretty good. It never seemed like it was portraying mental illness as the reason for him becoming violent. I don't think it was. Like I said, I thought it was pretty good. I live in a place that used to throw mentally ill people in jail and mass hospitals years ago. Oh my goodness. We have a long way to go, yeah. But I mean, the best we can do is keep educating like new kids and new generations about stuff like that, and hope that it becomes more widely taken seriously eventually.
その役人たちの上に立つには役人の身分が必要になってくると、そういうわけですね。
That's really unfortunate, Golden. I'm sorry to hear that.
もちろんどういう形になろうとも高野さんが不快に思うようなことにはしませんから安心してください。
I don't know enough about Joker to comment. It's, what I think is being referred to is that Joker had mental illness and stuff like that, and they tried to touch on that in the movie, which I thought they did pretty okay. But I never thought that they used Joker having mental illness as to be like the reason why he went crazy or something like that. It's just, this is Joker, this is his backstory, and he has mental illness. I live in the yeehaw state where we solve our problems with bullets. Like, I watched the older Batman movies, but after Heath Ledger, I didn't watch any more of them. You know what, that's fair enough. I can't even blame you for that. What's that guy that played Joker in the Suicide Squad movie? I forgot his name. He also played Morbius. Jared Leto. Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to see Joker as a Jared Leto. So I don't blame you for not watching a lot more Batman movies after that. He has a private cult island. Do people like Jared Leto enough to be in a cult for him? Yes, that is news to me.
つて軍にこの研究の援助を求めた時には断られたことを思うと
His band runs a cult? He has a band? Oh my god. To be fair, he is a pretty good actor. I'm not sure who to blame for his betrayal. It can't all be him, right? Now, there's a guy that glorifies all this. What do you mean, Leah? I think Jared Leto takes it pretty seriously, especially when he got that forehead tattoo that said damaged. Oh, I thought he was truly sharing a good image of us. That was so deep when he tattooed damaged on his forehead. 30 seconds to Mars. Oh, was that the band? Wheezes. that inspired me so much that I was like, you know what? I should go out and tattoo damaged on my forehead. Damaged. Oh man, that's me for real, for real. And you know what I did right after that? I went to the tattoo artist and I said, "Sir, can you please put 'I'm sad' on my chest?" I'm sad. His cult is called the Echelon. Only women are allowed on. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So he's a criminal. Yeah, well, that's a matter of time before somebody gets arrested.
防衛庁が興味を示されたのが意外というか遅いというか複雑な気持ちですね。
それは仕方ありますまいな。
That's up there with putting Evanescence's lyrics on your arm with permanent marker in middle school. With the war situation worsening, the Japanese military sought something with immediate effect. Something that could turn the war around. Get "I'm sad" in big letters on your chest. Biggest flex. Tattooing "I'm sad" on your body is actually truly sad. You know what? You're right. In every way imaginable. In every meaning of the word sad, that is true.
決して高野先生の研究を見下していたわけではないはずです。
Never take off your shirt so no one knows it's poetic. No. Okay, so on all your shirts you have to write "I'm fine," right? And then when you get home you take off the "I'm fine" shirt and then just on your chest it says "I'm sad." Oh my god. That wasn't true, of course. Takano already heard that confession from the old man. She exhaled. To her, it was like the meeting in front of her was happening somewhere far away. Just doing that as like a metaphor for you hiding your pain. Wait, it needs to be cursive. Which one? The I'm fine, or the I'm sad? She had longed for this day to come and worked so hard to reach it. Finally, her grandfather and his research were attaining recognition. This was the day she had dreamed of. Either or. Okay. So she was frightened just imagining that it might be an actual dream. My favorite, and a couple of X's on the side. My favorite one of those "I'm fine" memes is the one where it's like, I hate the floor. It's just the kid beating the crap out of the floor. I hate the floor. With little, imagine all the emo girls you might get. No, bro, I hate to tell you, I ain't no skinny emo boy. I'm more of like if Santa Claus went, if I was to go emo, it'd be like if Santa Claus went emo. Let's just say I'm a round, jolly fellow or something like that. We'll go with that. Oh man, that meme is a double-edged sword. Emo bears are in right now. There ain't no way this will pull in. I knew the artist that originally made it. She was suffering for. Oh, I'm so, oh man. Now I feel bad for laughing at it. God. Shit, man. Like I'm all for like expressing yourself with stuff like that, but I don't know. At the same time, it's like it's so straightforward that it's goofy sometimes. It is sad that a lot of people go through stuff like that, though. And hopefully she's been able to take stuff like that on the chin. Nah, the meme was never making fun of her, but it's just wild seeing stuff taking on a life of its own. I feel bad for laughing. Proceeds to laugh harder. I was not laughing harder. If you do that, Mochi, you're getting further away from pulling Takano Mommy. Alright. Yeah, never mind. Scrap all the emo stuff. We've gotta get Takano Mommy. True joy can't be felt all at once. Oftentimes it's a delayed reaction. Imagine being Takano-less. Could never be me. Takano thought that must be exactly what she was feeling. I don't know why, but when you typed LOLs, Leah, immediately in my head, it reminded me of that stupid Shane Dawson movie where it was like, I did it for the LOLs, and kill someone. You know, I think if someone killed me and then said they did it for the lulz, I would literally come back to life and just call them cringe and then die again. I'd come back to life just to call them cringe. Imagine being a bear and not a cool animal like a dragon or a wolf. Well, first of all, dragons aren't real. And, second of all, bears are literally the coolest animal ever. So, you're just wrong on all fronts there, buddy. I'd rather a dummy mommy that could snap me in half like a twig to Metra soon. Mochi, that's the best way to die. Calling someone cringe. Takano could take Resident Evil Vampire Lady. I don't know, man. Going back to life just to call out some cringe. True.
多分左官クラスの階級が与えられるのではないでしょうか。となると、高野さんは副隊長の地位になりますから、おそらく3差ではないかと。
Major Takano。
これは素晴らしい。高野3差ですか。いやいや、羨ましいですな。男に生まれたからには一度くらいは自分のことを階級で呼ばれてみたいものですが。いやいや、高野三叉ですか。
My man was Jesus. L5 is one hell of a truck. Anyway, new Pokemon bras and lingerie are available. Nice, I guess. Vampire Lady wouldn't be begging for Takano to end her. Mochi, where's your throne link? Let's be fair. We are all on L5 right now, snorting it off of Takano Mommy. True. Absolutely true. I don't know if I want to make a throne. Making a throne actually just feels like begging at that point. I guess streaming in general is just professional begging, but I don't know if I want to make a throne. I'm going L6.
三叉何ですか？
What's a throne? You get into Dommy stuff, but no. So draft key. What a throne is like. You know how like streamers will get like very specific gifts sometimes. That's usually done through Throne, where basically they set up like a wish list of like items that is from like Amazon, eBay, or whatever, and they put it on their Throne link. And they put that in, like, their panels and stuff. And it's basically just to be like, you don't have to get this stuff for me. But I want it. I want that stuff. You could get that stuff for me. It's basically just, like, begging at that point, in my opinion. It's like an Amazon wish list. Oh, so you're begging unfathomably based. Shut up, Draftkey. I haven't made a throne. Throne is totally fine. I don't know. I might make one. If everyone actually wants to see me make a throne, I guess I could. But if I do make a throne, I'm just gonna make it a big joke and put like ridiculously overpriced stuff on there. Gonna put like $10,000 items on there. Fuki's has a throne. Imagine getting strangers to buy you stuff. Transcending true cringe. My viewers requested I make a throne because I couldn't afford to fix my PC myself, and people wanted to be able to help me, so... I mean, sure, you can call it begging, but if people want to help you, that's different. I guess. I'll think about it. By the way, that wasn't me, like, dissing people that have a throne. Don't misunderstand me. I wasn't dissing anybody. That's just... That was my reason of why I haven't made a throne yet. Begging is a legitimate profession. True. Help me convince Art to make a throne so we can put chicken feet on it. Now that is based. Now that is based, Leah. I guess I could. Alright, I'll probably make a throne after stream then, if that's the case. If everyone's asking for it, I'll make one. I don't know if I can say that, Draftkey, but I completely agree with you. Because I don't think I can talk about other streamers like that, but I just know that I completely agree with you, Draftkey. I know. I actually watch, a guilty pleasure of mine is to watch This Is How You Don't Plays. Unfathomably based. The average panhandler makes like $13 an hour. God. Is this even a Higurashi stream at this point, or is this just everybody is trying to get Mochi to make a throne stream?
企業でいうところの副部長くらいでしょうね。おそらくその階級がプロジェクト発足時に高野さんに与えられることになるかと思います。
昔でいうところの少佐ですよ。そういえば奇遇ですな。
Mochi's life advice with some Takano in the background. with some truly based mommy Takano. It's an L5 stream at this point, hallucinating a lot of the weird crap. True. True. Based Ruben.
高野先生もかつては少佐の階級にあられたそうではありませんか。
Takano remembered suddenly. They were right. Her grandfather had been a lieutenant commander in the Japanese military. Everything she had done until today was so she could continue her grandfather's research. Now everything had fallen into place. She had even granted the same rank as her grandfather. She had always believed that succeeding his research would be proof that they had a bond tighter than blood. And now she would even be the same rank as him. This is fate, Takano thought. Maybe this is even a message from Grandpa? Yes, it must have been a shout of encouragement from heaven. It was proof that she inherited not only his research, but his will as well. Takano couldn't help but feel a sense of destiny for attaining the rank of Major. Imagine being on L5 hallucinating a discussion on throne and begging as a job.
おじいちゃん、私ようやくここまで来たよ。
You should be here with me talking. I'm sorry. Takano remembering is hot as fuck. That is actual L10 behavior. Draft key, that is actual L20 behavior. Bros on L100. Nobody else could hear her say that. No, Mochi, that was truly based. But her grandfather in heaven could. That's what Takano believed. She had only come so far. There were still a lot of things to do for this research to be recognized as a great work. All your Takanos belong to us, true. Oh man. At this point, I might have to replace Miss Heat as best girl. I don't know if I want to replace Miss Heat as best girl. I don't know, that's gonna be such a big debate for me. Oh no. Otherwise, her grandfather won't become a god. She wouldn't become one either. You must become a god. That was in her grandfather's will. Do it. Join the dark side. You know what's funny is that Miss Heat is also a villain. Why do I just like evil women? Don't clip that. don't clip that. Evil women is based. Takano is a hero, truly. I was unable to do so. The line preceded it. It was her grandfather's dying wish. Her grandfather entrusted it to her. All of his research. A god can't be physically brought back to life. A god is made in the hearts of people who remain alive. Her grandfather will live on in her heart. His exploits will be known to many, and all the scholars will fight to read his documents. To steal them from each other. I want to read Takano's documents. God, man. Stop! And they will learn about Ifumi Takano, who began his research during the war. Hero. actual activity going on in my head. My head is literally just the flight screen. How weak. A truly vile evil woman is the true top tier of strength. True. It's the strong. Oh no. Oh no, Miss Heed said, I heard you were being unfaithful, and she's pulling me right back. Oh no. Oh no. You're tearing me apart. They will know that nobody understood him, and that he ended up devoting his lonely life to his research. Imagine Takano's Miss Heed. Ah! Ah! Takano, I have the high ground. Oh no, is Takano and Miss Heed gonna fight over me? Ladies, no! Listen, we could come to an agreement. You could both be mine. You know, poly couples are becoming more popular. Also, Takano, you underestimate my power. And finally, they will extol his grand achievement. Ryukashi when he was writing Higurashi. Man, the readers are gonna end up hating Takano after this reveal that she was actually like super evil and actually like a villain. Mochi in his stream. Oh, Takano, mommy. Don't clip that. No, there is no Polly. There was only one. It's the rule of. It's the rule of the Sith. What's up, Irie? Wait, is that like... No. The background noise is counted as the music? That is so weird. Yuri seemed extremely nervous at our first meeting. Oh shoot, I'm talking as Takano. I need to stop talking to this gruff bear man. Yuri seemed extremely nervous at our first meeting. He probably thought I was in charge of some suspicious organization. Takano first meeting Eerie? Cool. Actually not cool. Okay, listen. So this game is trying to convince me that Eerie has been like not suspicious and is actually like a good guy all along. No, this guy is just as evil, if not more. I'm always sus on Eerie. Even after this novel ends, and it turns out that Eerie was like a good guy the whole way through. No, he's sus solely because of his scenes with the maids and the little girls. Yeah, no. That guy needs to be in jail. I don't care. I will not be gaslit to believing this is a good guy. I can never relax when I'm around you, Takano. Mommy? Sorry. You get this thing off my screen. Right? Oh my god, I've been forgetting to give the shoutouts. Hold on. Let me shout out Leah real quick first before I shout out Ark. Because Leah was here first. There we go. Follow Leah. I know her name says Lily, but she is Leah. You will address her as Leah. Understood. The Eerie slander is truly painful. Listen, man, we are all about the Eerie slander. we are all about Eerie slander. I will admit that I was wrong with the Mion slander. Alright, when I was slandering Mion in chapters 1 through 5, that was truly my bad. It's like that one quote by the guy, I see Twitter people that love basketball use this quote all the time. It was like, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game or something like that. I wasn't familiar with your game. That's how I am with Mion, but with Eerie I will never apologize. What was the Mion slander? I was just saying that she was probably like a bad person. I thought she was evil, but she wasn't. Like for the first, I want to say 4 chapters, I thought Mion was evil. The game was basketball. Also, hi Moch. Hey Ark. What the F is a Eerie? Shout out. Oh wait, I need to give Ark a shout out now. Arcanum VT. Oh wait, shoot, I was still shouting out Leah. Oh well, someone remind me when that runs out. He slandered me on because he thought of her as evil in chapter 2. I mean, they were like portraying her. That's not my fault. Alright, they were portraying her as like that. At least you atoned for your sin against me, untrue. I will not atone for my sin against Eri, though. He is truly scum.
どうぞおかけになってください。
Oh, well, I don't know what that is, but that's beautiful. A model lower middle class citizen was a good way to describe Kyosuke Iri's demeanor. One could also say he was the stereotypical type of person to get conveniently discarded after those crafty elders used their seniority to constantly pick on him. They portray me on as a nice schoolgirl.exe. He certainly doesn't seem as cunning as I am. But that doesn't mean he isn't ambitious. Like me, he's a young person who dreams of accomplishing something great and leaving his name upon generations to come. While he acts humble in person like this, his articles were actually progressive as well as aggressive. The gap between the two was quite intense. She is a nice schoolgirl. Okay, I know she is now. I didn't know it at the beginning, okay? I used to not know that, but I've come around, I've come around.
いかがでしたか？
非常に驚くことばかりでした。確かに今日の医学の暗部に踏み込みかねない内容ではありますが、未だ世界で誰も解明していない神秘という点で知的興奮を抑えきれません。
I read intellectual and I thought Eri was about to go on some r/I am very smart shit right there. I can't take somebody seriously when they mention themselves as being intellectual or something. Eri has joined the dark side. Eri's been a part of the dark side, bro. Man was born in the dark side. Hearing that made me chuckle. Eri is more than interested in Hinamizawa syndrome, which is good enough for me. Oh, she had been through the ringer with far too many people to reach this day. So her honed intuition could tell. Nah, he's on the cringe side. Eri was born in the darkness. Takano merely adopted it. No, Takano wears the darkness like a beautiful dress. That was so cringe. Moving on. Shoot, get along well with this man. Even if he isn't. My chair keeps rubbing against my desk, Jesus, man. Even if he isn't useful to me, he won't cause any problems. Right, the chair. It was the chair! Mochi talked towards the darkness like a beauty trace. Don't roast me! For both me and my sponsor, he's the best possible person for the job. On the inside, he meant G-Shake. I'm not saying... Stop this! Stop throwing bricks at me! I'm not saying that I've looked at certain Takano art in my free time, but I'm also not saying that I haven't. I'm just saying Takano's great. Sus. No, it's not sus. It's not sus. Sus. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
私こそ驚いております。
I'm L5 now.
入江先生ほどの博識かつ経験豊富な方が責任ある地位も仕事も与えられず医局の片隅で飼い下ろされているなど、これは医学界の重大な損失と言わざるを得ませんわ。
My elf has indeed become 5. I need the sauce to calm the symptoms down. The sauce is what is that one thing? Hold on. Don't worry, I'll get y'all the sauce. I gotta remember the numbers. Alright, it was, I think it was 177013. That was the Mochi quick before I scratched my throat. It was 177. What was it? 177013. Erie laughed. He probably thought I didn't know, but I had received detailed documents on him. Mochi, no. So I knew I was exiled. Do you have that number memorized? Oh my god. Thanks for the good syringe you say. No problem, Ruben. No, I don't have it memorized. Arc. That's not talking now. You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends. Totally coconut maul them. Oh man. Ruben's about to. You tricked me! Got him! You probably thought I didn't know, but I had received detailed documents on him, so I knew why he was exiled from the limelight despite his rare talent and achievements. Man just blue-balled my need for talking. Why does he look so mad? He displayed extraordinary skill working under a neurosurgery expert, and everyone expected a bright future from him. Among Takano enjoyers, not cool, bro. He's mad because the FBI is... That's true. Mochi needs to be... No. You actually get 10 years bad luck if you sacrifice a bear. Keep that in mind. That is that the bear doesn't just maul you all when you try to sacrifice him. But he was kicked out due to an ethical controversy. Erie's pet theory was that the antisocial behavior of individuals could be explained by brain disorders. He believed that no one in this world was born a villain, and that they were all just poor patients in need of treatment. He proposed that they were all proper and normal when born, yet as they matured, psychogenesis and various exogenous factors caused brain disorders that made them into villains. Therefore, what those evil people need isn't punishment, it is treatment, and if their diseases are treated, they will become good citizens again. Ah, yes. So Erie is one of those people that go, I can fix him. Erie's literally that girl that goes, I can fix him. Mochi, I'm so confused. I got a gift suggestion on Throne. Bean Chotan face towels. You should... Did you, Have you gotten any chicken feed yet? Erie tried to be the hero and failed. Damn. That manner of thinking actually fell in line with the Confucian belief of innate human goodness. According to this theory, humans are born with the capacity for altruism toward their kind, and it is only afterward that they learn and acquire cruelty. Oh, the brick didn't work. Ark just got cheated out of 200 points. Dude, that is comedy. Oh, that's comedy. Oh, I love it. Refund these nuts. God. L nerd. A man doesn't have the physique of a hero like Takano. True. Rigged. Eerie believed that acquisition was the result of brain disorders. Takano's god levels, though. True. The human brain creates human thoughts. Therefore, if one becomes emotionally ill, that means their brain is ill. So if their brain gets treatment, they will recover emotionally too. That field was called psychosurgery. It's fallen out of practice in the current Heisei era, but the surgical techniques were applauded until mid-Showa. Especially since it produced spectacular... Oh my... Jesus. I am vengeance. Still had to use 500 points for that, though. Well, there went my money. Whoever is doing that is about to be spirited away soon. Especially since it produced spectacular results on a chronic mental patient that was said to be incurable. The man who invented it even won a Nobel Prize. Man just jizzed. That was how revolutionary it was. Humans think that's why they become ill. Everyone knows that's why those who overthink matters are prone to mental illness. When the organ that thinks and debates grows ill, humans deviate from social behavior. That part is called the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe! That's the part that got damaged in 5 to 30s with a bite of 87! That's a Five Nights at Freddy's reference! When the kid got bit by the animatronic, his frontal lobe, a bite of 87! Was that the bite of 87? No wonder Mochi isn't allowed in haunted houses. Hey, man. I'm not allowed at haunted houses because I keep trying to explain the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Because I keep trying to explain the Five Nights at Freddy's lore to the people dressed up as monsters. So, William Afton. What was that? Sounded like an Iron Maiden rock song. It was Mochi's mother. What was? What, the scream? I hope she's okay. Oh. Shoot, I have to... There you go. Put simply, psychosurgery is surgery performed to operate on the frontal lobe. This kind of surgery doesn't require removing the whole epicranium. I hope she's okay. Continue streaming. Anyways. Damn, that's cool. But she doesn't. Now listen. I am actually very, very good with older women. Ark, you should know that. A small hole was drilled in the cranium, through the cranium, and a special scalpel was inserted down to cut it. About to ban Mochi from my street in my life. It's not a major surgery, just a technique for quickly operating on the precious frontal lobe. Indeed, it was revolutionary in its simplicity. All the severely ill mental patients miraculously recovered, so the technique spread around the world quickly. Those with obstinate and chronic mental illnesses, the severely ill trapped in deep, inescapable depression, All of those could be saved by this technique. All it takes is a bad day. I'm about to take off the I'm fine shirt. Don't test me. Meanwhile, Mom is being kidnapped by bear clowns. Bear clowns. That's it. I'm taking off the I'm fine shirt. That's it. Y'all now get I'm sad mochi. Y'all have done this to me. You've did this to me, chat. It's I'm sad hours. No, don't reveal that I'm sad. I'm doing it. I just did it. You can't. It's too late. All of those could be saved by this technique. Throughout history, humans have come up with many different religions and magic tricks to heal emotional injuries. In cursive. So, needless to say, the idea of being able to treat them with a surgical technique was truly revolutionary. Erie admired psychosurgery and pushed forward in the field of surgical techniques to treat human souls. However, from the modern human rights standpoint, severing a portion of the brain simply because someone is emotionally disturbed is absolutely out of the question. No, bro, it's like those kids that did the devious look challenge on TikTok. If let's just take a scalpel and just shove it in their head, and they'll be fine. They won't be doing any more devious licks. Just gotta scalpel that stupid right out, or something like that. Damn it. People gradually started to think differently, and said that psychosurgery was inhumane. The frontal lobe controls how people think, but it is also the part that makes humans act human. I'd like to give Takano a devious lick. Man is unhinged. Me too, though. There were quite a few cases where that cut caused drastic, irreversible changes in the patient. A baseless happiness born from lack of thought. A change in personality. A loss of interest in everything. Major mood swings due to a lack of control over one's emotions. Me too, wait, what? Some even lost parts of their memories. Of course, some didn't even survive the surgery. You know, that's fair to say. Some might not have survived the surgery where they're operating on your brain. You think so? There's been somebody that's like operated on a brain, and they're like, "All right, we just gotta do this." Like, oh, doctor, you stuck the scalpel straight into the freaking frontal lobe, like it's all the way in there, and they're like, "He'll probably be fine." Then the patient just doesn't wake up. Like, I don't know what we did wrong. We had one little mishap, but I don't think that caused it. By the mid-1960s, use of psychosurgery declined. All the way in. Also, due to the development of psychotropic medicine, the surgery was hardly performed anymore anyway. Wait, really? Damn, we really needed mortuary levels of intelligence to know that. Nah, he wants to make it... He wants to make a stronger, better, faster, more Takano-obsessed person. Guess that's a new way to use the phrase skull. I just want to know, like, who made, like, the frontal lobe surgery. Like, yeah, don't worry, man. We're just gonna dig the crazy right out of you. we're just gonna get that craziness out, just right out of there. Oh, God. Yet some people still believed in the idea and continued to perform the surgery and gather clinical data. They wanted people to recognize the value of the technique once again. I'm gonna scoop the crazy out like peanut butter. Takes the crazy out, puts the worry in. I already got too much horny in me, man. I don't need no more. Some of these surgeries were performed without consent. Imagine you wake up and you're like, what happened? So, we dug into your brain. We dug into your brain and, like, just took like a little vein of craziness out. You're all good now, though, bro. You dug into my brain? I've got 4 ads. I've anchored Mochi. No, wait. Kylo Ren. More! One theory is that in Japan alone, there were thousands of people who woke up from general anesthesia, only to find a part of their brain had been removed. Today, to perform such a surgery without a patient's consent is considered totally unethical, but it was different at the time. Quick, operate on Draft while he's smothered by a dance. We gotta get that crazy out of Draft. For one thing, the idea that doctors required prior patient consent was proliferated in the modern Heisei era. Therefore, people at the time didn't think it was that big of an issue. It was only later that people started to argue that it was inhumane. Finally, a decision was reached and the curtain closed with the rejection of psychosurgery. Why do I suddenly think clearer and have a greater appreciation for Takano? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Later, the Japanese Society of Psychology and Neurology passed their resolution to end psychosurgery. After that, psychosurgery was banned throughout Japan and made a forbidden subject of the Japanese medicine. Eri was the leading person in the field of psychosurgery. He continued to advocate its effectiveness and results. Therefore, he was treated as a war criminal who practiced inhumane medicine, and he was exiled from the public eye. Couldn't be me on there while I'm talking to... Hey man, it's okay. We all know that you're never based, Arc. It's okay to be wrong. Oh shoot, I didn't read that. However, that doesn't mean he changed his beliefs. He still believes that immoral behavior is caused by brain disorders, and the cause of treating them is, in fact, hidden in the brain. You unfortunately have brain damage. Based on what? Based on these nuts. Oh, I got him. Man's trying to roofie Arc. Good lord. I'm sorry to say, you'll never be based. So the existence of Hinamizawa syndrome, caused by parasites living in the brain that control human emotions, actually affirms his theory.
私ごときでよろしければこの度の話ぜひ引き受けさせていただきたいと思います
Of course. Given Erie's history, he would never turn down this offer. Despite his mild-mannered appearance, Erie was possessed by a mighty ambition. There was no way he didn't desire a chance to complete research that would prove himself to the medical society that ostracized him. I'm handing him that chance on a silver platter.
ありがとうございます。入江先生ならば、きっと良いお返事をいただけると信じておりました。
We'll experiment on Arc's brain. I mean, what? Don't worry. We'll fix Arc. We can fix him.
当方もあなたのような専門家を迎えられ、とても助かります。
Erie could be possessed by my foot. Same.
しかし私などが所長でいいのでしょうかそれは高野さんがやられた方がよろしいでしょう私は単なる医者に過ぎません人の上に立ったことなど
ご安心くださいそれにつきましては私も全面的にサポートいたしますトップは制服ではなく背広からというのが上の希望でもありますお気に召しませんか入江所長という呼び名は
I just filled my pants. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. God, when talking to talks like that, I was thinking, no chat, don't do it. Alright, I'm gonna head out. No, wait. Here he laughed to hide his embarrassment.
現在、ひなみ沢に研究施設を建設中です。
Have fun, Mochi. No, listen, I'm not weird. I'm not weird. I promise.
表向きは診療所ということになっています。
I guess you already are, though. No, listen.
入江先生にご快諾をいただけましたので、入江診療所という名前にいたしましょう。
Come on, we're just joking around. What's this? Oh, that looks like a spoiler. I probably shouldn't watch that. I did see Talking to Mommy for a second, though, so I'm happy. Time to break out the lyrics. How could this happen to me? I made a mistake. Something, something, something.
一国一城の主とはもったいない話です。
あと、身分を陸自で預かることになりますので、先生の席は陸自の遺憾という扱いになります。
It's just talking or calling Keiichi a dumb ape. I guess I could watch that then. Nice. How dare she? No, it's okay. It's okay. We hate Keiichi here. Well, we don't hate Keiichi, but we don't like him.
私の上司ですので、2差の階級になりますわね。入江2差という呼び名はいかがでしょ
う。私は軍人じゃありません。ニサという呼び名は遠慮させていただきたいものです。所長だって恐れ多いくらいです。いやいや。
You know, when I'm talking about Eerie, I just tend to use a word that starts with a P. He's getting a chance to research brain parasites, plus being given the title of director of a new clinic as camouflage. Plus it comes with staff and funding. He'll even have support from the Defense Agency and the Ministry of Health and Welfare, as well as a research lab with state-of-the-art equipment. No wonder he's laughing so excitedly. However, there are some risks too. Since he'll be involved with this secret research, he has an obligation to keep it a secret. Also, he is going to an area plagued by a mysterious and bizarre disease. There's no guarantee he won't contract it himself. But Eerie is too young to even think about those things. Aware of all the risk, he quickly signed the contract with the ambition to have people recognize his talent once again. When I saw him sign the contract, I finally relaxed. I knew he would agree to join us, but at the same time I was afraid of the chance that he'd refused. Selecting a director proved more difficult than expected, and the only candidate Takano paired well with was Eerie. So if Eerie refused... Oh, I'm talking as a narrator. So if Eerie refused to take the position, then frankly, she'd be placed in an even worse situation. Oh. I missed so much. I mean, she's still... Keiichi knows. Mochi. I don't like him back. Keiichi sucks. Imagine taking this side of some blue-haired gremlin over Takano. Keiichi has blue hair? I thought he had brown hair. Oh no, you're talking about Rika. Oh, gremlin because she's short. I got you. Yeah, Rika has blue. I'm sorry. Now that Eri has agreed to take the position, research on Hinamizawa syndrome can finally begin. She's forgettable. Oh no. Mochi colorblind. And I was gonna say your mom joke, but I couldn't think of anything. You win this round, Ark. The research center, or rather the clinic, will be completed next spring. The Ministry of Health and Welfare and the Defense Agency will send the best equipment and staff, plus an abundant supply of funds. Then finally our research will begin in earnest. Everything is going well. Of course it is. Well, now we're back as talking. Dude, I wish they would make it more clear when they're switching between like a character and the narrator. Mochi, I'm pleading, stop talking about my mother. No. Stop denying us our love. I put so much effort into making sure things went smoothly up to this point. Okay, question. If Higurashi was to get a new live action... I'm gonna stop you right there, Ruben. No. I'll read the rest of the message, but I'm gonna stop you right there. A live action adaptation is a terrible idea for any anime. What would Mion/Shion's hair and Rika's hair color be? I would assume the same color. Anytime someone makes a your mom joke, I respond with, don't you mean our mom? And they stop. Oh man. Oh, that's weird.
宣誓書へのサインを終わりました。
ありがとう。これからよろしくお願いいたしますわ。入江所長。
Scarlett Johansson will play Rika.
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
Scarlett Johansson is like super old at this point, isn't she? Or am I wrong? I actually have hope that some anime can be translated to live action. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Ruben. I've yet to see a live action anime that was good. Tom Hardy as Keiichi.
仲良くやりましょう。私も全身全霊をかけて頑張ります。
Imagining Scarlet.
こちらこそお互い最善を尽くしましょう。
Oh man. Now the position of director has been filled. Everything is set. Higurashi can be a good live action if it cuts out all the stupid, degenerate anime humor, but you know that they won't. That's the problem.
それはよかったよかった。おめでとう、高野さん。高野さんさでしたかな?
The Rock is eerie, but he's still a bitch.
これもすべて先生方のお力添えがあって。
I know, just having a dream.
高野美代、皆様に心より感謝させていただきます。
まあまあ、高野さんに本当の意味でおめでとうが言えるのは研究が成功に終わった時ですな。ようやく入り口にたどり着いたに過ぎませんよ。
おっしゃる通りです。寝る間を惜しんで研究に身を投じていく覚悟です。
高野先生が成し遂げられなかったさらにその先へ至られることを私ども一度楽しみにいたしておりますぞ。
Hugh Jackman puts on 70 pounds to play Oishi. I mean, you could just put me as Oishi. I'm about as big or bigger than him. In my perfect adaptation, Rika would have black hair and Mion Shion would be redheads. That's an interesting decision.
まあまあ先生
Golden is lurking at work. I hope your work is going well, Golden. That sentence nearly threw me for a loop.
今日はそういう堅苦しい話は抜きにしましょう。今日は高野さんのこれからと入江機関の設立を祝って乾杯と参りましょう。
In my perfect adaptation, Rika would be a hamster. Hamster.
乾杯の前にご挨拶申し上げます。厚生省の永田と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
ああ、高野さん、彼をバシバシこき使ってやってください。彼のところの研究所は入江機関のバックアップをしてくれます。
Golden is not going to be well the 16th and the 19th. The Charizard raid thing? Reason why is because obviously Rika's blue hair and Mion's green hair doesn't fit in live action. Yeah. But that sure doesn't stop him from trying, though.
技術的に困ったことがあったらいつでも頼ってやってください。
こき使うだなんてそんな。こちらこそお世話になります。高野と申します。どうかよろしくお願いします。
高野さん、こちらも紹介しましょう。陸自から出向の富武くんとおこのぎくんです。
In my action, Higurashi Takano is still animated. In my perfect adaptation, Satoko gets the Death Note. What are y'all on, bro? Y'all are on L6 at this point. Mion Shion being redhead fits their characters just as well. They were green obviously to highlight Mion's peaceful personality and Shion's envy/jealousy. Yeah.
陸自側からのバックアップをします。ぜひご挨拶させてください。
Oh, Tomitake-kun, the Chad.
はじめまして、富武と申します。
Yo, Tomitake, you're gonna die this chapter too. You know what? Let's make a poll. Draft, that is so cursed what you just said. Okay. This chapter. There we go. Content doesn't. Well, Tomitake. Survive. Oh, what do you mean content doesn't? Will Tomitake stay in this chapter? Maybe. What do you mean? What is not meeting the guidelines? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just pretend that that says, will Tomitake survive? Golan has 2 dentist appointments. On the 16th of a clearing, drilling, and marking on the 19th as a dental surgery to pull a tooth and replace it. Good lord, Golden. Well, hopefully that all goes well. I spent all my points on screams. Imagine having teeth. Funding for our research is largely coming from the SDF. It's only natural for the SDF to assign a watchdog to make sure reasonable research is taking place. However, someone in a position like that should be my opponent. Oh, Takano's Takano. God dang it, man. Okay, so is it just me, or does that suit look way too big on Tomitake? It looks like he's wearing a poncho, right? Like that suit looks way too big for him. Who could you see playing our kid main cast in live action? I have no idea. I don't really keep up with like celebrities and all that. How does he look like in the remake? Even in the remake, that still looks a bit big on him. I think. Well, actually, you know, the OG, it actually kind of fits him. But in the console, that suit definitely looks way too big on him. Why was someone in that position invited to this private party? Does that mean this auditor is on my side too? Seeing that through groundwork, I couldn't help but feel the strength of having a sponsor all over again. Drake plays Tomitake. No! Tomitake is a Chad. Don't get Drake as him.
定期的にお伺いして研究の進捗管理などをさせていただくことになります。
あら、それは残念ですわね。
Millie Bobby Brown plays Oishi. Imagine Christian Bale playing Oishi. God almighty.
ひなみ沢は空気も良くて自然も素晴らしい。
They need to get Jack Black as Oishi. Jack Black could pull it off.
ぜひ仕事以外でも気軽に遊びにいらしてくださいね。
Chris Brown plays Hanyu. What the hell, DraftKings? Chris Brown. Oh no. Actually, wouldn't Chris Brown play as Satoko's uncle? I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I'm gonna get canceled after that joke. Oh god. Jack Black, oh not bad. Jack Black is a good Oishi. Kanye plays Takano. Ooh, ouch. You're a genius. Oh god.
ありがとうございます。そうさせていただきます。
Had Danny Trejo was. Oh god. If he really is an auditor, I should maintain a good relationship with this man. He'll hold the key to all future adjustments of our funding so long as we continue drawing it from the SDF. God, I swear, he just looks comically evil, dude, in any shot he's in.
彼は不正規船部隊の一つ山犬の隊長です。
Chris Brown method acting as Tepe. Gilbert Gottfried plays Keiichi. Guys, we gotta get to the bottom of this murder. I can't do Gilbert Gottfried. Rika, don't you know that you should trust in your friends? Johnny Depp is Okinoki. I could see that actually. I could see that.
ひなみ沢に常駐し、三叉を直接サポートします。
ボディーガードみたいなものと思っていいのかしら。
要人護衛、機密保持が主な任務です。
Mochi is Gilbert Gottfried.
三叉の直接手足となりますので、どうかこき使ってやってください。
I wish I could do a good Gilbert Gottfried.
よろしくお願いします。
Tomitake seems to be an honest type for a military man, but this Okinoki person looks like the complete opposite. His main job is to preserve secrets, but I bet he's also good with espionage tactics like counterintelligence and information control. Yes, that would explain his demeanor. Since the SDF is funding our research on Hinamizawa syndrome, of course this is considered a military operation. Tomitake is just happy to be here. Joey Wheeler plays on the mountain dogs. Time Wizard. That's the only Joey Wheeler monster I remember that he used in his deck. Was that old clock Time Wizard thing Scarlett Johansson is Takano. Nobody can be as beautiful as Takano. Therefore, this research has to be done in secret. That's why a unit like this is necessary. Besides, it's very reassuring to have someone capable of combat working under me. I should maintain a good relationship with him too. Time Wizard would fold Rika. No, we have Scarlet as Rika.
富武君も足を崩して今日は入江機関の前途を祝して無礼講で参りましょう。
While this is supposed to celebrate the establishment of the Erie Institute, Erie himself isn't here. But that is his job after all. Erie is simply a puppet to fill a seat. Of course, I expect him to help me a little with his expertise, but he's ultimately an outsider. This was supposed to be a gathering where I would show my appreciation to those who helped me establish the Erie Institute. But it has turned into them thanking me for all my efforts. I'm always the one to pour alcohol for others, but today people are pouring alcohol in my glass. The new participants were trying to make me happy, and all the top people talked to me casually. They all praised my hard work and my efforts. My research is now recognized by many institutions, and I'm ready to spread my wings open wide. And all the people who are expecting some returns once the research accomplishes something are trying to curry favor with me. But right now, I'm just very grateful, regardless of their motives. Time Wizard lands on self-destruct instead. Joey takes that into account and has a backup plan. No way Rika wins. Can't take this guy seriously for real. The mountain dog guy with the freaking Joker smile. Yeah, I can't take him seriously either. Okinogi, I think his name was.
それでは入江機関の設立と高野美代君の今後ますますの発展を祈願して乾杯に移りたいと思います。
Yeah, the mountain dog guy looks like a dork. Joey plays traumatic time loops in attack mode. Rika effing dies. I want Tomitake to be the only character that uses the old art.
先生、温度をお願いいたします。
It's like a dream. I know. This is just the beginning, and I shouldn't be satisfied with this alone. But just for today, I can forget about everything else and enjoy this celebration. I'm not a heavy drinker, but the drinks taste good tonight, and the more I drink, the happier I get. Ah, this really is wonderful. To be called Major by Tomitaki and others is wonderful too. It's the rank my grandfather had during the war. I don't know, but I feel that in the old art, everyone is canonically 3 feet tall. That means I've finally caught up with my grandfather. This is only the beginning. From here on, I intend to reach what my grandfather couldn't. This is the best night of my life. I ended up leaving to fix my makeup. Sorry. Are we gonna get drunk talking about? I'm filled with elation. I need to feel fresh air to calm myself down. My heart is about to explode because I'm so happy. The gathering is taking place a little distance away from the main building. The restroom is in the main building, so I need to walk across the hallway. A beautiful and well-maintained Japanese garden is visible from the hallway. It's raining. I usually don't like rain, but I don't mind it at all today. I feel like even the raindrops are congratulating me. No, Takano, you're gonna explode because of me. The cool air feels pleasant on my hot skin. Oh god! Takano, don't do this to me. I'm gonna have to end the stream early. I'm kidding. I'm not that much of a degenerate. Sprinkles arc with what the F, Golden? What? Just gonna move past what Golden just said. Jesus, what the? Takano, don't tease. What the F? It took me a moment to. What's the Discord? Oh, right. I have a Discord. Oh yeah, there you go. There is the link to the Discord. There you go. It took me a moment to notice how unsteady my footsteps had become. Maybe I drank a little too much. It isn't like me to drink more than I can handle. Although this is a party, I don't want to embarrass myself, so I decided to cool off a little by looking at the beautiful Japanese garden. I found an elegant chair set up on a red carpet nearby and sat down on it. Since I was with the associates until now, I was forced to constantly be on guard against embarrassing myself. But now that I was alone, I could let go and truly relax. Drunk Takano and nude Takano, is this heaven? Oh god, bro. When I look up to the sky, I realize it's still raining hard. But in the distance, the horizon is a little lighter. Maybe it won't be raining for much longer. Well, that's normal. Rain stops eventually. No matter how cold it is or how hard it's raining. What channel do I post Takano things? Alright, draft case, so hold on. Let me welcome draft key real quick. Hold on, just doing some stuff real quick. God dang it, I need to find the... There we go, roles. Crew members. There we go, add draft key to that. Drafky, I have to ask an important question. My TMs. I can guide you to the chat. Well, alright. Let me go ahead and do this then. You know, I don't know if you're messing with me, Draftkey, but if you're not, I did not expect you to be that old. Oh, shoot. God dang it. Almost did the wrong thing. There he is. Nice. It's the NSFW chat. It's the NSFW chat. I gotta drop this dude talking. No matter how cold it is or how hard it's raining, rain stops eventually. I saw a pair of sandals and an umbrella, almost inviting me. So I took them into the garden. The tasteless laughter coming from the party sounds far away. NSFW, this I gotta know way. Oh man. Ain't no way that's Takano. Draftkey, you are lying. I don't know if it would be appropriate for me to say my thoughts, but is that actually Takano? Mochi would. Oh, right. Sorry. There's the Discord link. There you go, Ruben. I tilted the umbrella and looked up to the sky. I felt the raindrops hit my face, and gazed up at the sky for a while, forgetting all about my hair getting wet. I thought the rain would cool down my boiling heart, but as my body got cold, I started to feel miserable. Hold on. Oh man. My bare feet were all swollen, and the throbbing pain I felt made them seem twice their normal size. What the hell? What'd you do, Takano? The gravel road continued forever. I didn't even know what direction I was headed in anymore. I could no longer hear my pursuer. Huh? I had probably lost him by running through the woods like mad. Oh, this is probably going back to, when she was getting chased by that, crazy guy. And, the orphanage. That seems like a good stopping place for today. Talking no feet. I'm like, no, we don't say pong to talk to feet, man. We're not feet people here. But we are gonna go ahead and put a kibosh to things there for today, and let us decide who we're gonna raid. Let's decide who we're gonna raid to Shadow Legends. Oh, hey, Minori! You came just as we were about to leave. I'm sorry you missed everything. Hi, Minori. We're just about to raid somebody. Well, it's all good. This is the greatest raid. You could join us for the raid. Alright, we're raiding Abby because I said so. Raid Abby. And this is the raid message. This is the greatest bear raid of all time. Wait, hold on. All time! There we go. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We are going to go ahead and raid Abby. Make sure you show her lots of love. Thank you all for chilling out with me and making sure we all have a good time. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. I know I've been pretty inconsistent, but that is life. So I'll see y'all later. Hope y'all have a good day, and bye-bye.